was the first woman ever asked to do a feature, and I haven't done it since then. I haven't written anything and I haven't performed anywhere, but for Jerry, I came out of retirement. And this one's called Trumpelthinskin. Why do you suppose Trump lost the Republican primary in Manhattan? Because we know him. Manhattanites have been watching this dangerous con man for decades. We remember when he tore down the much beloved Art Deco Bonwit Teller building to construct Trump Tower. Because he got a $56 million tax abatement, Mayor Koch said he owed New York consideration. The Metropolitan Art Museum requested that the consideration be of him donating the gorgeous, iconic metal grill that was over Bonwit Teller's Fifth Avenue door, as well as removing the bas-relief of the naked ladies down the outside of the building. He said he would do it. It would take half a week and $30,000, but he would donate those things to the Met. Then in the middle of the night in June 1980, instead of giving New Yorkers the consideration Mayor Koch said he owed us, he ordered the metal grates cut up and the bas-relief jackhammered into oblivion. That Philistine lied his way into the public consciousness that night, but that was just the beginning. His divorce from Ivana, with the lurid tales of marital rape, started a national conversation about whether or not a husband could rape his own wife. The Donald's spokespeople said it was impossible. Trump making America great again, one disrespected woman at a time. He cheated on Ivana with Marla Maples, and he cheated on Marla Maples with the latest Eastern European model. And then there were the hundreds and hundreds of small businesses he cheated. First, he contracted with them to provide goods or services. They would front the expenses, expecting to be paid as per the contract, but the agreed upon amount never came. Trump made a practice of offering much less than the agreed upon price and then out-lawyering them when they objected. He bankrupted many multi-generational businesses this way. That's Trump's version of making America broke again. He's been sued by his own lawyers after not paying them. He's been a party in over 4,000 lawsuits, 100 of the cases brought by the government trying to get him to pay taxes. 70 new cases have been filed by or for against him since he started running for president. The wives and businesses he's cheated on are legion. He's a man of integrity. He was a chip off the old block. He and his racist father were singled out by the Justice Department and charged with racial bias for refusing to rent to blacks. His deep mafia connections are understandable given he was a builder in New York. It kind of comes with the territory. But John Gotti's right-hand man, Robert Labuti, was very close friends with the Donald. He got the helicopter and the yacht rides and the gift of 9 luxury cars. The New Jersey Division of Gaming fined Trump $650,000 for violating anti-discrimination laws when his mob pal Robert expressed a desire for the black employees of Trump Plaza to keep away from his gaming table. Trump obliged. Speaking of Trump casinos, have you ever heard of one going bankrupt? Not once, but 3 different Trump casinos went bankrupt. The house never loses. That's how gambling works. But apparently Trump never got the memo because he bankrupted $900 million in personal debt and $1.8 billion in corporate debt. That's a lot of little people who never got paid. Oh yeah, he's a great businessman. Google Donald Trump convicted child molester Jeffrey Epstein Lolita Express in Orgy Island. Okay, Bill Clinton was a frequent visitor, but he's not involved with the court case of raping a 13-year-old girl like Trump and Jeffrey is, right now. Trump said in an interview once how much fun he had with Jeffrey and that he was always surrounded by young girls. But then again, Trump referred to his own daughter Ivanka as so hot he'd date her if she wasn't his own daughter. Again, Google this stuff, it'll make you throw up a little bit in your mouth. Trump is on the cover of Playboy magazine in March of 1990. The interview provided some tasty tidbits. Here are some highlights. He praised the Chinese government for their viciously putting down the Tiananmen Square students. He complained that Gorbachev wasn't strong enough and he didn't like Papa Bush's kinder and gentler America. He said if he ran for president, it'd be as a Democrat. He said President Trump wouldn't trust his enemies or his friends. He claimed Mother Teresa, Jesus, and the Pope had egos you wouldn't believe how big they were. In The Art of the Deal, he boasted about sleeping with other men's wives, and after 9/11, he claimed that he lost hundreds of friends, but yet when he asked name a single one, he couldn't. The serial cheater is counting on P.T. Barnum's being right about a sucker being born every minute, because only a sucker would vote for Manhattan's biggest con man.